Welcome to our ERA Justin Realty behind the scenes sales meeting. We're now talking to the office about certain points, and then afterward we're going to be sharing 4 secrets for seller success in our marketplace in New Jersey, throughout Bergen, Passaic, Essex, and Hudson counties. So welcome and listen in. Thanks so very much. Welcome to our video update. The National Association of Realtors is reporting that home sales are again on the rise, creating a great opportunity for sellers. This month, we present sellers with the top 4 secrets to getting sold in a competitive market. I'd like to welcome our viewers to our video as well as our staff as we approach 2011. Certainly our listeners should be attuned to the state of the economy and how the real estate business locally, regionally, and nationally has been impacted. But for our local areas of Bergen, Passaic, Essex, and Hudson counties, our areas have been the least affected. Buyers are coming off the fence and purchasing their dream home, and those sellers, properly pricing their houses to the market, are having success with sales. Unfortunately, some sellers in the market, not focusing on market conditions and listing their houses above the market, dictate and are lingering with fewer showings, and their houses may remain unsold. Housing inventories have been absorbed off the market somewhat because of sales, but there still is many months of unsold listing inventory nationally, with many houses for a buyer to choose from. If a buyer cannot purchase house A, they simply move on to house B or C and so on. So I'd like to pose a hypothetical question. Our listeners can make a determination as to their answer. As the markets moderate downward, and when the seller's pricing is above the market, and the closed sales pricing continues to moderate downward, even with a moderate price reduction that a seller may do, they continue to be above the market pricing, termed in the real estate industry as chasing the market downward. Ultimately, what has proven to be current is that the seller's house can possibly sell for less than they would have obtained several months earlier. So my hypothetical question is, which would have been a better financial choice for that seller? This is a great time to be in the real estate market. Mortgage rates are near the lowest in 50 years. There is a large selection of houses to choose from, and the majority of sellers understand market conditions and are resetting their pricing expectations. Seeing substantial recovery in the markets, we are selling houses. In fact, as our staff knows, we are over 30% ahead of 2009 for reasons that I've just mentioned. There are 4 basic rules for sellers to follow, and they apply in any market. These are the secrets to selling. The first secret is simple. The seller has to price their home competitively. Buyers are looking at value. That's what they want. Value and well-priced homes are the ones that sell. By studying the market with your ERA Justin Realty professional, you get a good sense of what's selling and what's not. Every home has its price, and finding this price in the beginning can save months of unnecessary delay and opportunity cost. So the secret to number 1 is price your home competitive at market launch. And I think all of our staff dictates that and teaches that to all of our sellers on every listing that we take. Secret number 2 is as important as the first, and that is to make your property easy to access for buyers. Sometimes sellers have too many constraints about showing times, and they miss opportunities. When there are many opportunities to choose from, a buyer will just move on to another property. Other barriers like unfriendly pets, alarm systems, and limited access times can create market avoidance, especially if MLS realtors feel that the property is difficult to schedule. If buyers can't get in to see the property, it might not get sold. Secret number 3. Approximately 90% of today's buyers are starting their search online, and they determine a high-quality experience to help them engage. Multiple high-quality photos are required. The more images you offer, the more buyers you can engage. Today's buyers, especially the Generation X generation, the Gen X generation, are very interested in the experience of a home, and by applying photos, videos, and virtual tours, or even video, you can create a virtual showing 24/7. Some sellers have even created an extra video tour for prospective buyers, offering additional insights into what makes their property special. This can prove to be a great differentiation in the marketplace, attracting and engaging buyers who want to see more. That's exactly what we're dealing with in today's real estate market. This is the new normal, by the way, guys. Today's market has been described like it's a price war and a beauty contest. In other words, today's savvy buyer wants the best price at optimal condition. Sellers should do what they can to identify and correct any potential problems ahead of time. This reduces disappointment and surprise for buyers and sellers alike. Selling your home is very achievable when you work with your agent and follow these basic principles. It's really not about secrets, but about common sense. When a property is well priced and easy to show and in top conditions, buyers will buy. Simply call any of our realtor professionals at 201-939-7500 7 days a week, and view our websites at www.erajustin.com and www.erajustinrealty.com. Thanks all for watching.